Hello and welcome. Happy Saturday, I think it's Saturday, right? Hi Crummy, how are you doing, darling? It truly is Cena time. It is indeed. Also, look at this marvelous view. We're hydrating already. My tea is way too hot to drink. I will literally get the scalding thing if I start drinking my tea right now. So I will pass on the tea, but I do have a glass of water. It's Sunday? No, not for me. Not for me. But no, my tea just came out of the kettle, so I'm not drinking that right now. Remind me in like 15 minutes, and then I'll drink tea. Alright, it's just past midnight for you, I see. Then that explains it. So happy Sunday, Crammy. But for me, it is still Saturday, because I do not live in the future, like you do. Today we'll be doing some quests. Also, look at this nice view I found. Wait, your birthday is in 7 days. I need to add that to my calendar. Hang on. Hang on. That's important. That's very important. Let's see though. Oh no, that means I have to do maps and dates. Okay. Noted. Noted. Be careful what you say. Do you have any plans for birthday? Just gonna be chill, or do you have like some extravagant and lavish party lined up? We're going to be doing some questing in primarily Silvermoon City today, I believe. But we might also just do some delves and whatnot. Wolfring, you know what? That sounds like a very good plan, actually. Like Wolfring 4 for your birthday party. That sounds like a very good plan. I support that plan. Not that you need my permission or support to do whatever you want on your birthday, obviously, but I think it sounds like a good plan, yeah. Honestly, sometimes just like, you know, just chilling by yourself with whatever video game you enjoy is the best birthday ever. That's how I've been doing my birthday for quite a few years, so... These tourists, these uncultured, ungrateful slobs. This vanguard of light has brought a lot of business to Silvermoon, to be certain, but none of them actually appreciate what Talassian craftsmanship means. They have no respect for the elven arts. They just want shiny, glittery souvenirs. I know spring runner dancing for their amusement, but I can hardly turn them away, can I? Perhaps an assistant would make this atrocious task easier? I mean, have you considered, you know, paying for an assistant in that case? Like, you know, hiring a person? Also, the first and most of the past is actually kind of like, you know, gone by now in the story.
We shall not falter.
I mean, he is kind of paying me, I guess. Ah, at least fitting all these... oh, really, that's a lot of people. Wait. Which faction are they? Oh, they're from the Silver Hand, I see. All these fitting... So at least fitting all these tenancies will go faster with your help. There's entirely too much material here. Bring my shears. Where are they? These? No? Oh, these. That's huge shears. Next. This doesn't look expensive enough. Flush filler, please. Fine. Here you go. I need something classy, something tasteful. I need glittering chiffon. Ah, chiffon mentioned. Well, that doesn't look like a bunny. Dang. Next. No, actually, I prefer the plush filler. Okay then, okay. There's nothing against use to save this. Just cover it with sequins and call it a day. No, it's useless. I can't work like this. These people have no appreciation for my craft. I mean, I could always throw Meteor in their face. Maybe they'd appreciate that. If they want, it's like, if to leave me alone. Please, I waited quite a long time to seek out Mr. Brightstitch expertise. I'm sorry, but Mr. Brightstitch isn't accepting more work right now.
Do not lose faith.
Oh, my ask is humble. I've had this cloak since the days of the Shattered Sun, and it needs repair. This cloak is pure Talashian Arcana weave. It's some of the finest I've ever seen. Fine, I'll do the repair, but only for the chance to work on such a marvelous garment.
Baladash, Malanore.
Alright, but only because I'm curious about the craftsmanship. I'll say it'll take a bit more than a little politeness to change my mind about these pernicious paladins.
We endure.
How as would one of these encroaching paladins manage to come by such an exquisite example of Talashian tailoring is beyond me. But I would be neckly enough to turn down this opportunity. Oh, cat. My cat is here. Rejoice. The materials will need a far more bespoke than what I keep in my shop. However, we'll need to source our mana silk directly. Fortunately, it isn't far, just outside the city gates. And at least I'll be safe from these staplers.
Sunwell's glory shine on you.
I go quite far out of my way for this, you know. Oh, I insist upon accompanying you. Your trouble is small, so your trouble is my trouble. Oh, he blushed because he didn't know what to respond. I guess he finally found a, what's it called, a customer who appreciates his arts. Capital, yeah. Tea is still way too hot, but I will drink water instead. Twice. Thrice. Three sips of water. What about you know about craftsmanship?
A new Belore Delana.
You'll find no high quality of mana silk in all of Episong. Let alone the world.
Sinu Amanore.
Hydra is your favorite redeem? I kinda had an inkling towards that. just a tiny thought that might be the case. Also, I'm just realizing that chat is blocking up the quest video. Maybe I should move chat to the other side. I can do that. Come on, chat, you're going on an adventure to the other side of the screen. There you go. But is there? Where? There? Not there. There? Okay, you gotta tell me up or down. Or left or right. Little more there. Is this what you want? Is this what you want? I knew it. Fine. At least you can see the quest text, so that's fine. We could also put you down here. Then it almost looks like it's Omen speaking. Is that okay? Or do you want to be put back on top of my character in game? You speak for Omen? Omen also speaks for Omen, but yeah. I didn't even know there was a character in Valorant called Omen. If you say you are an Omen main in Valorant, I will believe you. I've never actually played Valorant at all. Eternal! Hi! Oh, thank you so much for that resub. Thank you, thank you. How are you doing, darling? You only played Omen for like 4 years straight? So, does that mean you're good at Omen? I would presume so. Right? No? Okay, that's fair. You are Omen. I see. I see. There's cat hair in my tea. This saddens me. Life is a bit busy at the moment with work, but you're doing okay. I mean, as long as you're doing okay, well, that's all that matters, I guess. But it's nice to hear that life is busy with work. I hate when work is being busy. As for me, I'm doing okay. I'm just chilling, vibing. Maybe a little bit addicted to World of Warcraft, but that's okay, I think. Rather than that, I'm just chilling. I finally managed to get some of my musical instruments out of their bags and purchase some things to make them a bit like make them part of the room, so to speak. Ideally, the meaning is not that it should be part of the room, but like being part for what's it called? Make them stand out a bit so I can actually like, you know, just grab them if motivation eventually inspires me. Oh my god, to be honest, Grammy, I'm kind of doing the same. So I think if you might as well just solve a lot of issues. Nothing wrong with playing well? Thank you! Some people are very... I wouldn't say some people in this channel because I haven't experienced anyone in this channel being against me playing World of Warcraft, but I think my cat is against World of Warcraft. Because it means it takes so much time away from her. But I mean, there's plenty of space for Elijah just on the table right beside me, so she get pets anyway. Wow, that's just wow. It sure is. Our patron, Gary, I suppose, should count them lucky these mana worms produce the finest silken Epsom. I know mattresses who would kill to have a robe trimmed in this, and yet here we are. Using it for a mending job. Oh well. Cat plays for instead of scene. I mean, she's certainly trying sometimes. She's not very good at it, to be honest, though. Maybe it's because I'm on my mage. If I was playing like my feral druid, maybe she would do a good job. Because then she gets to be a cat in game. Maybe she would know how that works. Once the worms have eaten their fill of arcane energy, you can siphon the silk from them into those bobbins. If they're reluctant to release their silk, you may have to bait it out of them. But I've been assured it's entirely ethical. I thought my soul button works modest in second. I mean... with my very limited experience in fighting games, button mashing does usually seem to work quite well, so... I can't imagine that. The words must be beaten first. No game without sacrifice. But it sure is quite ethical. They're otherwise treated very well. Why understand, my friend? Beauty and pain go hand in hand. So he hears that we might have to like beat up things to like beat up these cute little creatures just to like fix his room. He's kind of like, oh, that's fine. Just murder them if you need to. It's the wonder why I watch so many British people on Switch because I don't know. It's the accent. It's enticing, right? Let's just get up a small group of enemies here and probably regret that in just a moment. Because I'm not very tanky. Yep, things are starting to hurt quite a lot. But I'm fine. Perfectly fine. Okay, we need 3 more. Ah. Volunteers. Meteor. I actually saw a friend of mine was playing Core Keeper yesterday. And I started to like get that, you know, the feeling when this game you enjoyed and spend a lot of hours in, and then you just kind of like put it away for years. So then you see some gameplay of it, or see someone else mention it, and you're just like, ooh, maybe I should play that again.
Glory
What begins with H and ends with E. Hydrate. I see. Oh, hot tea. I'm gonna try the tea because it's actually hot for once. Maybe it's too hot too. We'll find out in a moment. I have absolutely no heat resistance. Yep, way too hot, way too hot. Ow. Worth it, worth it. You put your tongue eating noodles while you're at the beach. Not fun. No, not fun. I made some ramen with a noodle soup a couple of days ago, and I also ended up burning my tongue on it. It was worth it though. It was very tasty, but ow.
with perseverance
Beautiful.
and strength.
Glittering mana silk, so ripe with potential.
What needs bring you here?
It is not merely the material that makes the arcana weave cloak so fine, but the weaving process itself. To mend one, particularly one that has built up so much history and latent arcane energy, I'm about to embark on a very dangerous bit of tailoring indeed. Finally, a real testament to my skill. I'm excited. I hope nothing explodes. Wait, what? I'm gonna do a bit of tailoring. I hope nothing explodes. What do you mean? Meet me inside when you're prepared.
A new Bala Balorialan.
Can you bite my violin? I would prefer if you didn't. It looks so tasty. It actually does. One thing the picture I posted in the Discord does not really show is the actual, like, wood used. I think it's... I don't actually know what kind of wood it is. I forgot. But it's kind of like very dark. Like it has a very dark and glossy finish to it. It's very pretty. Like how you ate some people and them. One of them being me. First you eat me, and then you want to eat my violin.
Sinu Amanore.
It's so mage crabby. Wait, wasn't the other person that you ate Chris, and Chris survived somehow? You should have given me the value. You didn't give me an option. I know. I mean, the violin I showed in my Discord is it's my electrical violin. They just tend to look like that often because you do not need the acoustic box for the violin because, well, they're electric. You do not need the acoustics, so they tend to just kind of like cut out that part of it. I do have an acoustic violin as well too, and that one is also very beautiful. I mean, it looks exactly like any classic violin, so it's nothing fancy or anything. Nothing fancier than a normal violin, but it's very pretty. I probably should have purchased like a wall hanger for that as well, but it's kind of like, yeah, I kind of need to save money, and I kind of promised my psychologist I would purchase one, so I purchased one. The whole idea is that now it's within reach. Like it's literally. I don't know if you can hear that. I don't know if you could hear that, but it's still within reach. So hopefully inspiration strikes at some point. Actually gonna be here for the Court of Lamb stream. I think so. Can't wait to eat more people. I mean, I would suggest you doing other things than people, but at the same time, you do you. You saw how much raw mana is infused into silk. The vending process may be spectacular. Be sure you're ready for everything, for anything. I won't be able to stop weaving once we've begun. The funny thing is, they're kind of like telling us how dangerous this Arcana weave thing is. When, in fact, not wrong thingy, I can craft Arcana weave. I've had no explosions. Ich wonder why Cena just for eating again. Gone wrong. There's gonna be like 5 Cenas at the end of the stream. I'm feeling it. It's gonna be 5 different Cenas. My own little army. Alright, let's get weaving. What the? Okay, so I haven't had this happen when I started weaving the Arcana weave myself. But I'm guessing that they did say this was a very old piece of cloak that was seeped in history. Also, these the people he has killed since it's like coming out of the Arcana weave? If so, why has he killed like people from my species? Ow. Oh, a shame for it to come to this, old friend. I'm just gonna cast mirror images. I win. Oh, I left your work here to take up my mantle. Like... Oh, bye! Right, so... Gary, the person we made this for, was like, oh, I'd hope to never face this memory again. I'm glad you were here to take up my man. Oh, so he was hoping he would never see that memory again. And then the tailor's like, I've done it! The cloak is whole! Once more, and I dare say it looks... Wait, are you alright? And then he just stormed off. Forgive me, I'm sure it's beautiful, but I must clear my head. Species should get good? Oh my god. Grab me being mean. Wait, where did that go? Oh. Hang on, this way. I wonder what that mirror is actually about. Maybe it was somebody cared about. My species is called Blood Elves. Or in the elven song, Centauri. The original owner of the cloak was very dear to me. He was a lover of fine things. And I hope to find repaired brings him peace.
Baladash, Malanore.
I can finally make the curtains! Hell yeah. What meal could you make of blood elves? No meal made of blood elves. We taste horrible. Probably. I don't know. No eating people. Bad. Sprays with water bottle. Hints of tea. Oh, that makes sense. It is a thing of beauty. I'm glad to know it, and that is the hand of someone who loves it so.
Sun, chase your shadows.
Thank you again for lending your talents to my cause. Well, thank you for trusting me with such an important task, both for you and for me. Blood elf blood soup? I mean, that could probably work. I can finally make curtains. Very pretty. Holy, they are expensive to make. For some reason, I need like 24 pieces of lumpers to make some curtains. And I also need some Arcana Weed bolts and Sunfire Seal, which are rather pricey to make. And I only get a single curtain out of all that. Bloody hell. How big are those curtains? Yes. I would imagine basically this size, but like, you know, going down like the sides instead of the middle, but probably this size, I'd imagine. But the materials are kind of wild on them.
With perseverance,
Hi.
strength.
A lost little strider. Howdy, partner. Also, this here pet store asked for my help straightening out this place. But while I got distracted, a hawk-eyed chick I've been rearing slipped out of the front door. Prettiest purple plume you ever did see. Would you do me a kindness of finding her and bring her back to me? I take her for a stroll in the garden every so often. I'll bet you that's where you'll find her. Okay. I bet you find her in the gardens just north of here. See if it's a willy one, I'll warn you. See, I'll try to like see if I can find like any of the curtains just anywhere in the wild. If so, I might as well just steal them because they're apparently very expensive. I think there's actually some in here. Nope. Oh wait, I think it might be these curtains. Oh, I mean, they're kind of like inside the wall, but I think that's the size of them. Do people leave their parents' houses once they have jobs or something? I mean, that depends on a lot of things, I would say. Originally I left my parents' house before I even had a proper job. I was just studying. It was very rough financially, but worth it. So yeah, I mean, when you have the capability of doing so, I think that's when most people tend to do it. But I mean, it also depends on like how close you are with family and all that. We just don't sometimes. I could not imagine that. Filipino culture? I have heard like some cultures it's not quite as normal to leave your family compared to other cultures. I have a feeling I'm not supposed to go inside this house because the thing is behind the house. Big question? What does KFC have where I live? I have absolutely no idea. I never actually had KFC. I legit have no idea. I mean, chicken. I'm actually not too much of a fan of chicken in general. Oh, look at this little thing. Chicken. Wait, is that why you're asking about KFC and chicken because we're trying to chase down some more chicken here? SMH, that's wild, Crummy. Your grand's faces chickens? Ooh. Someone in... They're not family, they're kind of like family friends also raise some chickens. I haven't seen them in quite a while, so I don't know how well that chicken farming goes, but they mostly do it for the eggs, I believe. From what I've heard of them. Right, isn't that very illegal? Like pretty much everywhere in the world, not to mention extremely unethical.
What needs bring you here?
Fine work. Even some of these handlers wouldn't have been able to track down that wily bird.
Glory to the
Seems like you got the spurs of this ride. Just take us a little getting used to, is all. critters of all kind are crawling around Eversong and beyond. Cute, cuddly, creepy, whatever strikes your fancy. Look enough, so you look tough enough to nap your own, so why don't you give it a try? Catch your wild pet in any midnight zone. It's legal but highly regulated in the Philippines? I did not know that. Oh, interesting. I mean, the thing is, like, whether it's illegal or not, people will do it regardless, so I guess regulations are better than straight up banning it, I guess, if people want to do it anyway. I guess? I don't know.
We shall not falter.
I haven't seen them do any kind of, like, hit mini quest since Pandaria when it came out. That's not where I'm supposed to go. I wonder if they're like, wait, nobody's been using the pit feature in forever. Maybe we should, like, remind people it still exists. Alright. I'm going to try to find and track a pet. But I have a special pet in mind that I want to track. And first and foremost, I need to find literally any pet. Only on Sundays and illegal holidays or fiestas. Oh, so it kind of becomes a bit of a... I almost want to say extravagant affair, but that might be a bit much, maybe. The special Arazeena pet, yeah. Hang on, how does my pets even look? I have a dragon, I have a cat, and I have a dinosaur looking thingy. No, please not eat. No eating me. Nuh-uh. Oh, there's a pet here. Squirrel! Uh-oh. They're protecting the squirrel because they know I'm going to capture it. Alright, squirrel, you're gonna be mine. Oh, that was easy. Normally you had to, like, do a whole Pokemon battle to even get them. Right, so if I go out here and find a spider, can I also just catch it like that? Or do I have to, like, fight it? Spider, spider, spider. Oh. Not a spider, but cute nonetheless. You look kind of funny with that little beak. And squirrel. Very cute. This is a new squirrel model. Oh dear, spider. Too big to be caught. If you were to get your own little Cena pet, please do make sure to feed it properly. We require a diet of pizza, cola, tacos, and lasagna, and of course a bit of blood as a treat. It feels like the favorite, so when we play it has to have no spiders who just won't look at the screen ever. I mean, I know that seems high point of a phobia that is irrational, but I always feel like arachnophobia is just one of those things that is kinda in a lot of places taught and always goes very, very wild in video games, because I mean, especially in fantasy games you have like huge spiders. I also feel like a lot of times like the arachnophobia modes are almost just worse than the spiders themselves. Like in Peak, for instance, there's like those spiders in the roots biome, and I don't not have arachnophobia. I'm not too keen on spiders, but I don't have arachnophobia. Not anymore, at the very least. I used to. But the spiders are, you know, they do make like they have my skin order raised because like creepy. But if you like use the what's it called? If they use the arachnophobia mode and turn it into ping pongs instead, it just kind of turns into even worse nightmare feel. So someone with a spider avatar who's just incapable of playing. I mean, exposure therapy. The thing is, you have to like, of course, be in the mindset of doing the exposure therapy. But yeah, I mean, even when I was younger, I did have arachnophobia, but I wouldn't say it was to the point where I was unable to play video games, or like just because there were spiders in them. But like, even if I saw like a very small spider in real life, I was like very scared, and almost it's like fight or flight modes against the spider. Usually flight, but nowadays I actually think they can be kind of cute. They just have to be not inside my house. Yeah. There's actually like a couple of spiders in the windows outside my house, and I do not live on like the ground floor, so I don't, risk having them to open the window for my cat to leave out and accidentally take the spiders back in or anything. But sometimes I just kind of enjoy just seeing the spiders just do their thing out of the window. It's very cozy, actually. Have I held like a 10-foot snake before? I have, yeah. I have. Snakes are very cute. I love snakes. It's been many years ago though, so I do not recall. But yeah, some of the more quote-unquote exotic creatures I've tried to behold and touch and all that would be. I have actually held some spiders. I guess that's not quite exotic though. There was I was sitting at a bus stop just waiting for the bus to arrive, and then this is like a very tiny spider just kind of crawl on top of my hand, and I was just honestly not having a good day that day, so just kind of like numb to it. Where if it had been like a couple of years earlier, I probably might have panicked a bit. But at that point, I was kind of like, "Oh hi, little spider, how are you doing?" And it started dancing. I do not know why the spider was dancing on my hand, but it was. That like like it was kind of like shaking its butt, and the front two legs were just kind of like going. I mean, I can't show because I mean, no hands available, sadly. But like it was kind of like waving its two front legs in the air while shaking its butt. It was kind of like, well, why are you dancing, little spider? And then the wind blew it away. So it was a very interesting turn of events. It was mating season. I mean, I really hope the spiders wanted to mate with me. I think that would have gone very, very weird. I'm not really into spiders that way, so yeah, I would hope that's not the case. It's in the Philippines used to make two small spiders fight. Oh. Hey, how do you make them fight though? Do you just kind of like take one of them into the other's territory and then they're kind of like, wait, what the hell are you doing here? And then fight happen, or what? God? Are you sure you actually made them fight, not just like put two spiders by each other and like thought they were fighting? Some other creatures I've held, I mean, snakes at the zoo. It's been a while since you did it. It's okay. That's okay though. Yeah, I held snakes at the zoo when I was a kid. I think I also held not a gecko, but it was some kind of like lizard. I also held. Very cute, very adorable. Held a frog. I held a. This was actually just my garden, where I held a hedgehog kid, I think they're called when they're children. It had gotten stuck in our hockey net, so I decided to go out of my way and rescue the little hedgehog because, I mean, yeah, hedgehog kid, because it was kind of like stuck in the the hockey net and couldn't get out. And I was like, no, this can't be. And my parents were like, no, Cena, do not touch the hedgehog. You will get poked. And I was like, but it needs help. So I decided to go help it, much to my parents' dismay, and they just kind of like left. Was the spikes still left? I think they were. I'm not entirely certain, actually. But I did manage to rescue it, and as a result, the mummy hedgehog also came over, and I was allowed to pet both the kid and the mummy hedgehog. They're actually incredibly soft when they're not, trying to impale you. Very, very soft. Almost better than a cat, to be honest. Obviously, held cats. Or maybe I killed Cena after. Oh, maybe that's... Maybe, I don't know. No. The hedgehog was realizing that I was helping and may potentially have saved the kid's life, so... It was like, okay, you are cool. We like vampires in this household, so you're cool. And then I was allowed to pet them. When I was in Edinburgh for a job interview, I got to hold some owls. I don't recall which exact species of owls it was, but one of them was a long-eared something owl. It was very majestic, very huge, and so incredibly soft. You wanna hold an owl? There's like a I don't know if you can find maybe like an owl shelter. You only ever held a parrot? I have not held a parrot though. I've seen parrots in the zoo, but that's about it. Well, and pet stores, I guess. Never held a parrot though. And an eagle. Ooh, I haven't held an eagle either. But the funny thing was that, because I mean, this probably is not a surprise to anyone, but I'm rather goth in my attire and look and everything. So when I was holding that owl, for some reason I turned into the tourist attraction because I was one holding the owl. So a lot of random strangers took pictures of me and the owl, which probably ended up just being, just a picture of a flying owl in their perspective, because cameras being wonky with vampires. But the guy who was like with the owl sanctuary that had the owls and brought them to Edinburgh were like, oh, I wish we had brought the ravens. They would go perfect with you. I'm like, oh yeah, that would have been cool. but I was pleased with the owls. Very cute. Ravencroft, yeah. But actually, sometimes whenever I see like a murder of crows outside, I'm always kind of like, I start feeding them peanuts and amass my own army of crows. I think we have more crows than ravens where I live. That's why crows. I feel really struggle with setting crows and ravens apart. I know there are some differences in how they look. Like one is larger than the other, generally speaking, and they also have like different sounds they make. But like, I can't really tell. And I know, like, if I saw a raven and a crow beside each other, I would be able to like, well, one's a raven, one's a crow, but I wouldn't be able to tell which is which. So, which other animals have I held? I mean, way too many cats, but that's not, exotic. That's normal. I think that's it. So not a whole lot. I mean, I pet a goat, but that's, just petting Sue in the zoo. So that's not too fancy either. Your favorites are the sea animals? Which kind of sea animals? I think sea animals are kind of terrifying to some degree. Very beautiful, but also kind of terrifying. Just any? Interesting. Have you played Subnautica? Plenty of sea animals there. Shark anglerfish? Is that a thing? Like, I've heard of sharks and I heard of anglerfish. But there's shark Oh, sharks and anglerfish. I see. I think sharks are kinda cute. My cat agrees. No, sharks are actually kinda cute to look at, I think. They look a little bit dopey at times, but that's okay. I'm not quite certain I would like to swim with a shark too. I'm not sure that would go well for any of us.
Endure. Baladash Malanore.
You watch some multiple playthroughs way too much? Yeah, I watched a couple of playthroughs myself and it seems like such a good game. But I haven't played it myself either. It's definitely on my playlist, but it's been on that since, you know, it came out, so... Soon, TM. There's so many other games. But yes, the animals are rather fascinating. My cat is here. The animal's also rather tasty. I might say so myself. Alright. Oh, you're back. I hope you found it really fancy. There are plenty different moments that came from. Reckon you'll wrangle them all. I'll lead them up to you. Okay. Tina has too good of a voice, you're getting sleepy? Oh, thank you. No, you're not allowed to sleep. Nuh-uh, not allowed. You gotta stay awake. Unless it's only a nap, then it's okay.
It's so good to see you again.
Wait, this NPC is familiar. I think they like helped it out a bit in the Blood Elf heritage story, I think. You always sleep for 8 to 12 hours, no naps. How do you do that? I'm constantly running on like 5 hours of sleep if I'm lucky. Maybe that's the issue too. Maybe that's the reason I have a lot of problems. I don't know. You condition your body. I mean, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. All the brothers and sisters in the light, including a friend, Dawnheart, were responding to a request for help by the Magisters of the Sanctum of the Moon. Apparently, the Twilight's blade has been seen lurking in the area. We expected to hear back from them a while ago, but I've heard nothing. Given the strength of the party that went, Sadie and I want some additional backup before we look into that issue. Cares in hand? Sure.
Don't worry, I'll be fine.
Okay, off to the Sanctum of the Moon. If you don't get 8 hours, you just shut down. I mean, 8 hours is recommended, I believe, so... Good on you for not, you know, getting less. Wait, when do you sleep then? Because you're always up at like super late hours. Based on what I've seen at the very least. I don't know, I'm caching these things, I don't actually need them. Just got distracted by like shiny. Usually it's 12 AM? Isn't it way past 12 AM for you now though?
Baladash Malanore.
Look at these people, they are distressed. The callers are boldly showing themselves, but I don't see Dawnheart and the others.
Are you ready? Let's go!
We need to figure out what the Twilight's Blade is trying to do here. We also need to get rid of these cultists, so the Magisters can get back to their works, so can get back to their work building Rimmstones. Take out as many cultists as you can, and see if any of them are carrying information we can use. It tries Blade acting boldly in the takeover here. None of these mattresses have any information for us. We'll hold this end of the bridge, and we'll take any mattresses who escape. You get in there and look for signs of the missing paladins. Were they taken? Did they put up a fight? Or were they ambushed? Are they still armed? I have a bad feeling we're running out of time.
Duty calls.
Your voice is low sometimes, so you have to force yourself to be louder. I tend to mumble as well. Streaming actually kind of helped that for me. Because I've kind of... I mean, sometimes I definitely do still mumble on stream as well. Oh, tea, right. See, it's actually within, like, drinking temperature now, I think. It is. Good call, Krabby, thank you. There's a shield on a crowd. I swear, one day I'll finish a cup of tea while it's still hot. Today might be the day. Your fake voice is now your real voice? How is it then your fake voice if it's your real voice now? Isn't that just your voice then? Hammer. Meteor strike. The corpse of his Blood Knight has been horribly mangled and tainted by void magic. He put up a fight, but was unable to survive. Salandria will want to notice. Oh, there's a knife. Don't worry, I got a license. You think that's not your real voice, and it was the voice that you normally use, and then it became normal. That's fine. I can handle a knife. I don't know. I had training, I think. I don't know. I know how to use a knife. Don't worry. Besides, who needs knife in your fireballs? I know how to use it. Yeah, don't worry. Don't worry. That's even worse. Oh, there's a quill. We can get like a automatic writing quill thingy. But knife. I actually have a knife right here by my desk, but it's more of a letter opener than an actual knife. So, also that thunk you may have heard was in fact the letter opener. It's kind of like the thing I just kind of have at my desk. I'm just you know, just holding just to hold something. Even Owen has a knife. It's concealed, but yes. I mean, the cat gotta be prepared, right? But yeah, Omen watched some mutagenics and was like, oh, maybe I should have a knife. Gosh, I love being a mage. You just jump out of a tower and just feather fall your way down. So, but when it comes to like damage mitigation from jumping off towers in World of Warcraft, you have like a lot of options depending on the class. Mages obviously have like slow fall. Druids, you can either be catformed to reduce the damage taken, or you can, if you're inside of a zone where you can like actually fly, which means the outdoors, you can just kind of like turn into a bird, and then, well, you fly, no fall damage. Hunters have the disengage, where they just kind of like jump backwards just before hitting the ground. which is pretty cool. Kind of like a double jump thingy. Of course, Demon Hunters and Dragthirs. I don't know if that's actually like an Invoker only thing, or it's just Dragthirs in general that can do that. But they can like, you know, soar with their wings. Or magic. What else? Priests, they can levitate. Paladins, I mean, they can bubble, but that just... I mean... That seems a bit excessive, but it works, I guess. Warriors, they can use their jump. Or leap, I think it's actually called. They can also charge at enemies if there's any enemies nearby. It's very fun to do that. It's like do that leap in mid-air while falling. Oh, a sword. Which other classes? Warlocks, they just splat. Unless they have prepared in advance. Then they just go splat. Poor Warlocks. Which other classes are there? Death Knights also just go splat. Monks, I think it's only Pandarians that can do this, but I think monks or Pandarians, maybe both, take reduced fall damage in general.
It's so good to see you again.
This bastard will pay for Summerson's death.
Are you ready?
What did I find?
Go.
Knife! Good job out there. We'll need to find more if you're going to find our missing friends. We need to find out where the paladins were taken. Easiest way to do that is ask. Under a bit of duress. Find them as a target, beat them down, and then drag them to the hollow on the other side of the sanctum. Talia and I will get this village to safety and meet you there.
I'll see you
Hey, we're going to do some persuasion. Violent persuasion. Let's see, which other classes am I missing? Mages, Feather Forces set. Showed, which is how we start this entire topic. Rogues. Rogues take reduced fall damage in general, I'm fairly certain. And I think depending on which spec you're using, you also have some options. The Outlaw Rogue, they have the grappling hook essentially that I think they can use while falling. I haven't played a whole lot of rogues, so I'm a little bit uncertain actually. But not a fun thing to do. This is very reliant on having the right conditions, but a subterfuge, and such as Pursuit Assassination rogues, they can actually use the shadow step to avoid fall damage. It's very fun to do so. It feels very cool to just kind of like jump off the tower and then suddenly teleports behind you. And stop.
It's so good to see you again.
Good. Now I can force some answers.
Don't worry, I'll be fine.
Need to know where the Dawnheart. So where Dawnheart and the others were taken. This one doesn't seem to want to talk, but we can fix that. You'll get nothing from me. We'll see about that.
Are you ready? Let's go.
Tell us where they are, cultist scum, or else we persuade you. We know you took my friends. Where are they? It's not good better if you at least let us know where they are. Because I can also threaten you. And we might even let you live. Persuade. At the very least, you will regret not telling us. Well, they're not talking, so punch! But we will not do any permanent harm because we're paladins, but we need to know where they are. I think he got bored with our persuasion attempts. Enough, I'll tell you. They're the ruins of Deathhome. Ah, of course they are. The ruins of Deathhome? They better be alive when we get there.
I'll see you again soon, right?
I was kind of hoping we could like tickle him with a feather or something. That feels like the ultimate torture. Thanks to our friend here, we now know the missing paladins were taken to Death Home. We have to find them before it's too late. Solandra and I will meet you there.
We can do this.
Don't have we not have a whole lot of time left. Let's go. Solandra, wait! I'll go save them. Hang on, I need some more lumber. Oh, there! Bat. I'm so sorry, Bat. Collateral damage. Did they remove the pit battle? Like, normally you would have to like fight the creatures before you could catch them. Now you just kind of walk over and put a cage on them.
How can I help?
It's very strange. Good, you made it. Now let's save those paladins.
Well met.
Our press are being held in this area. I have no idea where to start, so what state we'll find them in. But I pray that they're at least alive. Help me find and free our missing paladins in the ruins of Death Home.
Stay on course. Are you ready?
That's why I'm here. This monsters will pay for what they've done. Take out any Twilight Blade cultist you see. We'll scour them from Emerson for good.
Don't worry, I'll be fine.
Leave ashes in your wake. I mean, I'm a fire mage, I'm good at that, I think. We need to make it clear to these cultists that they aren't welcome. Tear down their banners and destroy their books and supplies. Do whatever you can to wreck their camp.
I'll see you again soon, right?
Okay. The ruins of Death Home. What a lovely place. I think the enemies here are actually rather strong. Yeah, that's an elite. That might be an issue. Although we do have like 2 NPCs with us, so it will be fine. You see, they go in and stun the enemy for me. And they kinda tank the enemy for me too. I think, like that's my issue, the tanking part. Because I am but a squishy mage. I may have a fire shield, but that's not gonna help a whole lot against big enemies that punch my shield and then it's gone. Or shoot shadow bolts at me. That's also kinda painful. Like, the other thing was that Slay was not counted as the cultist, apparently. Okay. This might be very freaking risky, but I'm gonna pull them all. And then we pop everything we have. Oh, we're fine. We're perfectly fine. Oh dear, maybe we're not fine. We're not fine. Healing. Did my NPCs die? I think they may have. You please stay there. Ow. No, the NPCs are back. I'm just gonna freeze you. Okay, it seems the NPCs have the aggro again. Good. That was very, very risky. Got a little bit too close for comfort as well, but hey, I survived. There we go. Nice. The paladin's been... Oh, this person. I saw something run up behind. It's like, oh dear. That's not a bit, that's a ritual table. Probably shouldn't be sleeping there. The paladin has been brutally sacrificed to unnamed forces of the void. Their sightless eyes stare at the heavens. Let's just close those eyes. It's why that blade will pay in blood for what they've done. Yeah. They will. I thought we mostly had taken care of them though, but apparently not quite. Okay, let's take a couple fewer enemies this time, just because they got way too dicey last time. Freeze. Aha! Ah! Oh, dear spider! NPCs, would you mind? Thank you. Taking the aggro. Okay, I think we have to be a little bit smart about this one. So you've become a cat now. You please stay there. Okay, so he's gonna come and punch me in the face, but that's fine. He's a caster. It's fine, probably. Alright, and you. Don't worry, it's not a cat. It may look like a cat, but it's not a cat. Not truly, at the very least. Okay, good. Congratulations, you've been rescued. See, I was about to say earlier that it seems a bit silly these paladins can't, you know, master defeating these enemies, but I mean, they are rather strong, so I kind of understand it. It's actually a very huge list of people I have to rescue. Okay, let's see if we can be sneaky about this one. You become a cat. Then we free you from the cage. The light answered my prayers. No, no. This fire mage did. Let's see, there's another cage up here somewhere. Was it below? It might be below, actually. Unfortunately, it's down here. There's only one enemy though, so... Murder. Easy. They tried to convert me, but I prayed to the light for deliverance. The whole idea about converting a paladin of the light into a cultist of the void seems like very wishful thinking. Oh, there are enemies in here. Maybe that Death Knight that was running around went in here first. It saddens me a bit that I come to a rescue and then you're just like, oh, thank the light. My prayer was answered. I'm like, no, no, it's just me. Sorry to disappoint. Like, they're all like saying the light is the reason they survived all this, but I'm like, no, it's me. Hey, more cloth. Let's see, we have some people to rescue up here. The help of a random Death Knight. Hell yeah. I will not scorn the help of a Death Knight. They're very capable fighters. This person actually thanked me rather than saying like, oh, the light saved me. This person actually thanked me. Yay. Small wins. Small wins. I get this person without triggering that. Good. I had faith I would not die here. Well, you're welcome, I think. You're welcome. It always feels like when somebody's saving you and the first thought is not to thank you for saving them, but to say thank the light, thank the gods, whatever. It's kind of like, what the? What the? What's hurting me? It's kind of like, no, don't thank like divine intervention. Thank me for saving you. We went there and clean up the filth. Ah, yes, no more cultists. We just ignore that first note. Good work. Even they come crawling back. So even if they sorry. Even if they come crawling back, they won't find much. All things considered, this was a good result. I wish, well, we couldn't save everyone, but we did save most of them. I guess that's as much as anyone can ask for in a situation like this.
Farewell, friend. It's
Yeah.
so good to see you again.
Oh, the Overseer. We'll crush the leader for justice and the light.
I'll see you again soon, right?
What about for fun? Do not neglect the fun of dismantling an entire cultist, like an entire cult. That can be fun. It's kind of funny though that the leader is about as strong as this Dark Elemental, for instance. Because they're all just elites, and you don't have like elitier elites. So that means we should make very quick work of this guy, because this time I actually have my combustion. Look at all that fire! And meteor strike. Meet to stay paladins outside of Death Home. Okay. I actually got quite a lot of cloth doing this. That pleases me. Hello, you've been saved.
Are you ready? Let's go.
We'll mourn the lost and celebrate those who survived. Thank you, Thalia.
Don't worry.
You're welcome. Alrighty, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 quests left to do. Disenchant this. Let's just do this one outside the city first, because that's the closest one. But it's actually kind of wild how many different options they had to do or to avoid fall damage. Or at the very least mitigate it a bit. Like, we went through the list earlier, and I don't think I forgot any classes. I may have. I don't know, but most classes actually have some way to either straight up avoid or just have some way to at the very least mitigate. Some are a bit more situational than others though.
We endure.
Some are way more reliable than others. Careful where you step. Tiny talents are about. What brings you to the roost?
Sinu Aminore.
One of my hatchers was frightened off when that giant construct marched past the ranch. He bolted right through the fence and into the woods before I could stop him. He's small, fast, and probably hiding somewhere nearby. Please find him before something else does, and return him to me. Okay, we go save the chicken. Some think that raising Hawk's Riders is an easy task, but it most certainly is not. Hawk's Riders' appetites tend to be notoriously fussy. More often than not, they'll turn their beaks up at anything I offer. But this time of year, frog legs. They love the slimy little things. They can't get enough of them. There's a good pond just down the hill, just swarming with the leggy little morsels. Would you gather some for me, please? Sure.
What needs bring you here?
A comfortable Hawkstrider is a happy Hawkstrider. We don't expect them to stand all day. They need someplace cozy to roost. There's a plant called Golden Sunleaf that sprouts just beyond the ridge. It makes the softest bedding. The Hawkstriders love it. Could you gather some for me? Sure. The pond lies to the south. Alright, frogs. Your doom is approaching. After I cut this lumber. Yoink. Because we need a ton of lumber to make curtains apparently, so... Wait a second, didn't they say the pond was to the south? This is north. I guess technically it's south. It's more west actually. Well, I found the house right, the Hawkstrider chick. Not these the people just there sitting there like, I don't know if it's what a nipple or thinks the cupcake is a sibling. Well, careful. Last time this happened to me, I ended up adopting the little rascal. Well, this one is not for adoption right now, at the very least. Alright, back to your home. Oh, well, that was a speedy goodbye. Can I have a cake as a reward? I saved your cake from the chicken. Can I have the cake now, please? No? Okay. Alright, so we need to get through the frog legs. In theory, all the frogs should have 2 legs each. But this frog apparently only had 1 leg. Actually, they should have 4. Unless it's saying like as it's only the hind legs or front legs or something. That are good enough? I do not know. Meteor. It hit good. So it's a bit hard to tell. Okay, so all of these frogs only have a single juicy leg each. I mean, I guess it's better than not having a single juicy leg, right? Look at it sleeping. Oh. Well, wakey wakey. Okay, that may have been a little bit mean, but it didn't know what hit it. It's fine. It's fine. It just gets to continue sleeping forever now. It's okay. It's okay. And then just one more golden sun leaf. There's also an arcane tomb or something over here. Somewhere. Ah. Ooh. We found a whole crown inside of a book. I do like that for me, because that means I can disenchant it. One moment, I'm noticing it's getting very dark in here, but we should turn on some lights. There we go.
With perseverance, strength.
Oh, look at the little chicken. They're cute.
Sun chase your shadows.
It's called Beeps. Adorable. Beeps stared at you, wide-eyed, before making a quizzical noise. Somewhere between a peep and a honk. Interesting noise. I will gently pet the hawk strider. Oh, hang on.
Anu Belore Delana.
Very cute.
Glory to the Sindorai.
Right.
Dash Malinore.
Hold on, Falia. I'll have the fence reinforced so you can't run off again.
We shall
I
not.
don't think it's a matter of like reinforcing the fence. I mean, if anything, it's like there's not even a fence here. I think that might be your issue. The other issue is that, like, you know, that there's just kind of like gaps for it to just run past in your fence. Maybe that's the other issue you're facing. Then again, I'm no expert. I'm not saying how to do your job.
Glory to the Sindorai.
Have you found any frogs? The hawkstriders are hungry. I have some juicy frog legs, which are a plum and flesh-plucked frog leg, perfectly resistible to hawkstriders.
Sinu Aminore.
Some frog legs takes like a curious blend of fish and poultry. I think I'll just leave that fine dining experience to the hawkstriders, however. Thank you for your help.
May the eternal sun guide you.
You find a golden sun leaf? I did.
Bring you here.
Oh, you'll have so many happy nights sleep on this. You have my thanks.
Sunwell's glory shine on you.
Not everyone would go to such lengths for these creatures. I'd like to give you something special, as a thanks for your help. I think you have more than proven that I can trust you with this. A hawkstrider egg. Not yet hatched, but there's a little one in there, wiggling, curious, and eager to meet the one who will raise it with love. Take care of it, and I will take good care of you. So it will take good care of you in return. We get egg.
May the eternal sun guide you.
Thank you, Thalia. So you've made many friends here, both fitted and otherwise. The egg hatches in 24 hours, Sag. But egg. Yay. Unfortunately, I'm not streaming tomorrow, so you do not get to see the hatchling. Maybe I'll take a picture of the hatchling tomorrow and send it in Discord. Maybe. Speaking of Discord, Discord, but there's not in it already. We have a quest. That's the wall. A quest somewhere here. I'm kind of lost in the row, which is not the best place to be lost, I think. Oh, I think it's a dungeon. No, it's not. Okay. Hey, you there. Sally beckons you close and lowers her voice. You're looking for work? A Magister gave me 5 goals to find an adventuring type to do some sort of job for him. He said if the person gets it done, I get 5 more. And that'll feed me for months. You fit the bill if you want to try to get paid too. He has a study over by the harbour. Real fancy place. You can't miss it. The guy's name is Arazeena. Make sure yourself Sabi sent you. I've won my card. Okay. I will make sure to relay that information. Hold on. There's another quest here, but it's up apparently. Let's check what this is about.
Who knows the way?
Okay, let's do one at a time just to keep better track of things. So, to the harbor. It's a very beautiful city. Well, that looks like Phil. Oh, pure arcane. That should be simple enough.
We endure.
Gold is gold. Ah, so the ruffian was successful. He does certainly look capable. What is happening over here? Somebody's going ham with their blades. Well, let us speak, shall we?
With perseverance.
Over to give that person a cot. You will forgive my lack of pleasantries if this situation requires prompt remediation. All you need to know is I am Aradus, wardsmith of Silvermoon. We are an order of magicians who maintain the city's defenses. I'm recovering from a minor battle injury that require aid charging my wardbreaker staff. You'll be compensated and perhaps provided additional opportunities to aid me. I can furnish the details as you work, so long as you're not terribly slow. Okay.
Sunwell's glory shine on you.
Take the wardbreaker and charge it using a reservoir around my study. I trust this task is simple enough for you to manage. As I was saying, the wardsmiths are led by Magister Dawnblaze. She inherited a vacant seat following the war, but has proven inadequate since then. Okay. She does not adapt to the new challenges the Sindora face, and that is why I preferred myself to take the seat. She has fabricated blackmail against me in an attempt to prevent this. You can see how this is a great injustice. I do not know whether he's telling the truth or not. Are you certain you're a mage? Your form is terrible. Do not move while it's siphoning. You will warp the etheric flow. I'm not moving. Still terrible, but the wardbreaker is sufficiently charged, I suppose. Come here.
Glory to the
This guy. Do handle the wardbreaker carefully. I will not tolerate seeing it damaged.
A new Belore.
Making yourself useful is a prized quality in Silvermoon. You are well on your way.
Baladash, Malanore.
Dawnblaze is keeping the blackmail documents in her study. It is highly warded, naturally. The wards themselves are pitifully made, however. However, she is supplying additional power to them using arcane conduits placed throughout the city. I found the first link in the chain and brought it to us. I brought it here to the study. It is also warded, but weakly. I theorize that it has a conduit. So if the conduits are broken in sequence, then the shield on Dawnblaze's study will be vulnerable. Sabotage them and then recover the documents. Understood?
We shall
I'm
not.
not sure I want to do this, but gold is gold. The wardbreaker is used the arcane magic guarding this conduit. Use it and the shield will break. Okay. Splendid. This conduit will take you to the next link in the chain. Do attempt not to fail. I try. Oh, off we go. Right, so up here. Okay, this one is fighting a little bit back, but that's okay. Should we maybe like go speak with Dawnblaze first and like check what we're actually doing here? Because I kind of am getting a feeling we're helping somebody break into somewhere they're not supposed to be. And they're just kind of like, you know, acting like they belong there. under the pretense of, I don't know. I don't even know what pretense they're working under. But I kind of get a feeling we're doing something bad here. And if anything, we're trying to, like, you know, get the blackmail from this person is what we have agreed to doing, I guess, but I'm guessing there's way more to it than just that, so... I did not mean to jump. There we go. And the final ward is all the way over here. I wonder how the teleportation thing works. Like, do I turn into a arcane wisp or something? Like where do I exist in that whole thing? That's gonna wake up. Also, surely these wards would, like, alert someone that they're being tampered with, right? And then the guards should be flocking to my position. Ah, her protection dwindles. The magic was frauded from reaching here, but no longer.
Sinu Amanore.
As expected, my theory has been proven correct. The only task that remains is breaking the final ward and reviewing these documents from Dawnblade's possession.
Glory to the sin.
The entrance to Dawnblade's study is in the terrace just beneath us. Since my magic can project this close to her wards, that means the magic guarding this place has been weakened. As I predicted. Break the larger ward sealing the entrance and find the documents she forged to slander me. I will expect your expedient return to my office thereafter.
Sun chase your shadows.
What that matters between those documents? Do not fail me. Ow. I'm not certain this is a good idea, but... I mean... I've done worse things, I guess. Alright, if I was blackmail Liz, where would I be? I would probably be on the desk. Or in a
I
chest.
need to get closer.
Hi. Ah, there you are. The dreadful conspicuous thief dispelling my wards. Given the papers you hold, I presume Arazeena put you up to this. Come here, I will not call the guards. That's kind of you.
With perseverance, strength.
The documents are records of film magic misuse and receipts showing they were paid off with magistral funds. Several reports about kidnapping and murder row are mixed into the pile. Ah, I'm not quite certain this is blackmail. I will take those documents back.
Glory to the Sindora.
You must be more careful with the affairs in which you entangle yourself. I knew it was a bad idea to get entangled with that guy. Arazeena told you the blackmail was false. Of course he's vying for my position. These receipts would ruin him. He's a warlock, and we have rules about field magic. It's not banned, but it must be used discreetly. Arazeena is not discreet. Magic misuse, unsanctioned demons, fell smuggling, bribery. His list of crimes is long. But you need not take my word for it. Arazeena has earned many enemies in the city. If you can find him in the row, a man named Jave could tell you all about our dear warlock.
Sunwell's glory shine on you.
He ever done some prior work for me, and I happen to know he might have a special interest in Arazeena. Take these duplicate of the documents. Do let him know that I would be willing to part with a sum of gold to see the situation remedied. Right, so we're going to deliver the blackmail letters to him anyway, but like copies of the blackmail letters. Then we go find Jave. Found you. I think.
We endure.
What are you looking at? Well, I'm looking for Jave. Do you know where he is? Ow! You're in the wrong side of town. What is this, London? Asking people for like directions and I just suddenly stabbed you. What is this? I don't answer to you. Oh, there's a lot of like wanted posters. Or missing posters. I'm guessing these are wanted posters though. And then there appears to be like a... I can't tell if this is kind of like a rock concert poster they got going there, or if it's kind of like just a Forsaken thing in general.
With perseverance, strength.
Oh. He just pickpocketed 5 copper from me.
Dash Malinore. Aldi El Shalai.
How rude. Oh. I accidentally burned some rats too.
Perseverance, strength.
Whoopsies. Where did you go, you thief?
Baladash.
Please do not steal from me again.
We endure.
Well, they're not exactly talkative here.
What needs bring you here?
Oh! Not a pickpocket.
A new Velore Delana.
Yes, I'm on the wrong side of town. I know. You.
Glory to the
8 times the charm. Oh, that's enough of that. You're looking for me. Well, you got me. And if you wanted to talk, we'll talk in the bar. And don't cause any more trouble on your way. Which bar? The Silver Chalice, I'm presuming. Of course, below the bar.
Baladash Malanor.
I'm gonna assume you have a particular type of business if you're asking for me by name. So, spit it out.
Sunwell's glory shine on.
Jay raised her hands to cut you off as you explained. Alright, don't blame sent you. That means that's a job. Not surprised she doesn't want to dirty her robes coming to the row herself. The types who hire us never do. Everyone that high up in Silvermoon backstab each other. When it's literal... they pay us to do it for them. They get whatever power they're chasing, and we get enough coins to live another week. I suspect getting a knife this time.
Sun chase your shadows.
We show the documents. If she thinks that have a special interest, show me. We lay the documents on the table, including the reports of kidnappings and murder.
May the eternal sun guide you.
Oh, I didn't know his name, but I know this warlock bastard. He's been abducting people for months, and they never come back. He knows he can't touch. So he knows he can't transpose to the city, but no one cares if else go missing in the row. A duplicate set of documents Ares wanted you to retrieve from Dawnblaze. There are also records of fell magic misuse signed by Silvermoon Guard. So signed by the Silvermoon Guard. Each one paired with receipts of payment from the Magisters for unrelated reasons. The records show the inquiries into Arazeena were cancelled shortly after the gold was received each time. That sure does sound like bribery. Mixed in between are reports of kidnappings from Murderer. It looks like no investigation was conducted, but the report locations are suspiciously close to Arazena's study. That does sound very suspicious.
What needs bring you here?
He tried to take me last week too. I shanked him in the gut before I ran. Sorry, before he ran. I chased him, but his place down by the harbour was watered with fell magic. If Dawnblaze has a way inside, I'll happily finish him off.
Sunwell's glory.
Ares gave you its Wardbreaker. What an idiot. Those get sold on the black market as skeleton keys. Expensive, but you have to tune them to the magic you're breaking, which isn't easy. Looks like yours is empty. We can fix that. If you pocket a few magic valuables around the city, my buddy upstairs can disenchant them and get that Wardbreaker juice with the fell magic. I just want to have anywhere to hide then.
Sun chase your shadows.
The shops will hit sales at the upper ranks of Silvermoon. Mean they'll have the good stuff. And they'll give a damn if they lose gold over it. Okay. Going to do a little bit of thievery then. Oh, this is Acelot's study, I see. It's kind of interesting how there's like two separate bars that like has an underground network between them in like completely different districts of the town. Right, let's see. We'll start here. Distract the workers over there while I sneak in. Hello, distraction.
Goods are one of a kind.
I have some very specific upgrade needs for these gloves. Let me explain in extreme detail.
Treat my wares with care.
Oh, I play as somebody who's not me. That feels weird. I found a magical necklace. That should work. Let's get out of here. And you mentioned spell penetration? I'll have to bring in a specialist for that one. Come back in a few days. Okay. I mean, I kind of would like to have some spell penetration on my items, actually. Wait, wasn't spell penetration actually a stat back in the day? Or am I thinking about a different game? I do not know. Oh. Over here, same deal as before. You talk to Isaf while I get inside. I have a very specific request. I have a bag full of creature parts and a random substance. I need every single one priced individually. Oh. Certainly broom. Maybe the item is upstairs. Pardon me, brooms. Oh, got a little bit too close. So, with the spider's leg, vicious fluids, and random pebbles included, this would be your itemized list. Pleasure doing business with you.
Are you planning?
You know what? I'll take that, I guess. Pleasure doing business.
Return. when you need more.
Almost feels bad like selling things to him, we also steal things from him. Oh, I think I went a bit too far ahead. And last is the Blazed by Rain and Felder's Axis and Engineering. Okay, our last target. A lot more eyes in this one, but I can get around and distract the workers for me.
With perseverance, strength.
I've never seen any rock in my life. Hi, I've never seen a rock in my life before. Please, can you tell everything you know about rocks? I kind of wish they had like random dialogue for this thing. We'll slip through here, then we go in here. Go around the side. Ooh, an arcane sword. And now a lot of people think Slade and Shield are the same, but Slade is actually... wait, where are you going? Bye. Too much rock information. I was actually inquiring about rock music, but we started talking about, like, you know, pebbles and all that. I think there may have been a misunderstanding. Wait, is it here now? A functional ward breaker, you say? Those are very quite the coin. So, those are worth quite the coin. Yeah, but killing this warlock is worth more. We just need the things attuned to break his wards.
Glory to the symbol.
This is the easy part. Nice and clean, I've been stealing to make ends meet since I was a kid. But I don't get a partner in crime very often.
We endure.
I told Zanian here the whole story. He's been training warlocks for a long time, and if anyone hates lovely ones, it's him. He's confident he can get the wardbreaker recharged. Follow his instructions and we should be good to go. So good to head out afterwards.
Shorel are on.
Place the wardbreaker on the altar and I will draw the magic out of these items to reattune it. That is a tool that offers great and dangerous power. This Endura understands this well. But tools must be wielded carefully. We can neither grasp it weakly nor allow it to wield us in turn. All warlocks must walk that line between cowardice and temptation. If Arazeena has been to one side like a weakling, he deserves his pathetic end. Okay. I would say great joy in hearing an interesting story about Arazeena tomorrow. Well, I'll tell you all about it. Come on, Valia, we have a throat to cut. How did I get tangled up in this mess? this does not seem like mage business at all. Although, I guess taking out a warlock that's kind of like a problem for the city might be a good thing. That could involve a mage, I guess. And the Magisters... There's not enough Aratins yet, but here's something past this ward. Be on your guard. I mean, I guess the Magisters are kind of like a large political faction in Silvermoon City and Blood Elf Society. And as a mage, I guess I kind of slightly do belong to them, probably, so... I guess that makes sense to use my set of skills. The staff should be able to break this ward now. I'll be surprised if Arazeena isn't already holed up here. But if he isn't, I'm sure we'll see him soon. Wards fancy always have alarms woven into them. That's what I was saying earlier. Like clear the wards have like alarms to prevent tampering. Can you hear that? It sounds like it's coming from downstairs, like someone's in pain. The last kidnapping from the row was pretty recent. This could be where he's been keeping the people he took. My people, my friends. Even if Arazeena doesn't show his face, we are not letting him keep them here. Bring this ward down. We're going in.
We shall not falter.
That's being weird giving you that staff. Okay. Oh. There's a lot of like filthings happening down here. What is this? Damn it, get everyone free from those crystals. I'll just... Sabi, wake up. Wait, that's the person that gave us this entire quest. Did she come here to like get the coins and then she was just kind of like snatched in doing so? That is very, very mean. Hire people to a job just to like abduct him after they do it. The blood elf you sent did not complete the task. But I am benevolent. I will have your payment regardless. So you will have your payment regardless. Return to me. I have additional use for you. Oh, she's dead. Because I didn't do the job proper, because I got entangled on things. My bad. I thought they were going to die. I can kind of understand why. He said he'd get me out of the row. Well, he lied. Kinda want to get the last enemy out before I dealt with these, but they're kind of hurting. Some more imps. He offered me an apprenticeship. Well, did you learn anything? Maybe a little bit too hands-on though. So hungry. Has he not even been feeding them? So mean.
Baladash Malanore.
Jay feels so his neck for a pulse and sighs angrily. She's already gone. I know her brother. I'll make sure that she gets returned soon. But first, we'll make Aradis bleed.
What needs bring you here?
I know all these people. They're workers, not fighters. Aradis went after the ones who couldn't fend him off. That's why he ran when he tried to take me and realized he picked the wrong target. After the trouble we made, there is no way he doesn't know we're here. Be on guard. Once he shows his face, he's dead. Oh, speaking of the devil. Oh, we meet again, Thalia. And with a new rat to replace the ones you released. How thoughtful. Well, good, you second-time bastard. My ball! You see, one issue that the warlocks have not quite figured out yet is how to silence spellcasting. I got the kill, but at least he's dead. Sorry, I wish I got the kill, but at least he's dead. Oh, sorry, but you were kind of like incapacitated. I need to check on the others. Meet me upstairs. After you take whatever you want from his corpse. He only had like 4 gold. What a cheapskate.
With perseverance, strength.
There will always be in danger so long as someone turns a blind eye to us. But for now, we're a little safer. Good riddance.
Manore.
So I was say that, shouldn't we go back to like Manchester Dawn Place? But yeah, we're being sent there now. Everyone out there should be fine. Savi, I'll get her back to the row. If we leave her here, the guards will just have the body tossed. I hope they do the same to Aradis, but I'm sure they won't. Come on, let's talk to Dawn Place and get our payment. I remember where her office is. Good, because I actually don't. Is the Magister dead? Yeah, he's dead. He won't be taking anyone else. There was gold on his head. We'll all split my share. If you don't, get back to the road before the guards come. Fine, let's go collect. Look at how cute my fox is when it's like hopping around to the sides. Hop, hop, hop. Never noticed that before, actually. Right, I'm very happy they're telling me where Dawn Blaze's office is because I actually do not know. I mean, I'll probably like find it again if I really look for it, but... Oh, what a pleasure to see you, Chief. Care for a glass? I would like a glass, please. Sorry, I only drink 5 century vintages. Damn.
Bring you here.
Enough of the suspense. How fast managed to Aradis? We killed Aradis and freed the people he took from the murderer.
Chase your shadow.
Oh, truly an unfortunate turn of event for Aradis. She smiles. It was a pleasure working with you, Thalia. Well, likewise, I think. I do not know. I'm pleased with how this situation could be resolved happily. You think this is happy? One of my friends died over this. Certainly, this is no longer a thorn in my side, and the rope being involved made you take the job inexpensively. I think she's got a dagger. With her name on it too. I was protecting the row, like all of you should be doing, instead of pretending Silvermoon doesn't include us. It is amusing to receive a lecture from someone who accepts gold for murder. Your head's worth gold too. Remember that. Yeah, I was about to say, like, I mean... Like, just always smiles and sips her wine. I was about to say, like, you probably shouldn't treat, like, people you hire, like people you hire for murder. You should probably treat them with a bit more respect. Anyway, what do you have in your house that I can steal? That's actually a thing I've noticed. You can't actually, like, steal things in World of Warcraft. Not that I would, because I mean, you know, I would never steal anything, obviously, but you can't really steal stuff. Let's see. There was the trials and tribulations over here. Meow. I know. My friend Gitman should be back any minute now with your payment.
Hello, Amanori.
In hindsight, we should have gone drinking in neutral territory. Gitman and I were here in Silvermoon. Where's Gitman? I don't know. Anyway, Gitman and I were here in Silvermoon on vacation when the Fourth War broke out. We escaped the city but left behind a rather large bar tab. Gitman's run off to the place we were staying to find an expensive item we'd left behind. But he's late. Would you go find him? While I keep this debt collector busy? He should have been back by now.
May the eternal sun guide you.
My friend is going to help Gitman find the payment. Shouldn't be long now. You're lucky we haven't repossessed your apartment after all this time, Sunstrike. Why am I getting entangled in this? I mean, it's not like he's going to be able to pay me, right? Also, it sounds like player house. I was kind of hoping we would be able to like get an apartment or something, or maybe even a house inside one of the major cities. So, like, for instance, being able to get a small apartment or something in Silvermoon and having that city skyline as part, like looking out the windows. I would say that's actually one thing I'm slightly disappointed about with the playhousing is that your windows are just not looking out into anything because it's instanced. I kind of wish you could look out. I mean, I understand the house why it's instanced because it is a bit like the exterior of the house is way smaller than the interior kind of situation, so I kind of understand that, of course. But I just really wish you could, like, I could take some screenshots and make them be, quote-unquote, the windows. Or otherwise just, like, you know, have designated windows. Because it's kind of sad that it feels so enclosed. Like, I mean, the thing is, like, obviously, like, a house inside is, like, an enclosed space because, like, you know, walls and roof everywhere. But because the windows don't really give a look to the outside, the player houses just feels very enclosed, to be completely honest. You probably could, like, do some fancy things to make them look less enclosed, but I don't know. Also, this guy's a bit of a trouble. What did he turn up in a cocoon? Also, I'm guessing it's a dwarf given the name Gold Braids. A muffled voice reached him. No, I got it. Stand back. Oh, that's better. What? I learned my lesson. Always come prepared for web goo. Always be prepared for web goo. I mean, that's... yeah. How come this place was left like this? So, I'm not cleaning everything up. Just had to find something to pay off that old bar tap. Okay, but why was it left like this? Yeah, maybe why we left it behind, why no one has repossessed everything? It went things for a second. Why hasn't he sold this place? You hardly ever hear. And he's been paying dues on it forever while it's that empty. Anyway, we had to flee city when the Fourth War broke out. Not much time to dust them up. He looks back at the spider. Where's the spider? Oh, I see. That's a huge spider. Oh, that plastic things would have poked around in our potion supply. And that explains why it's so large as well.
What can I do for you?
But Taryn and I escaped the city before. We left some things behind. An open bar tap, sure, but we'd also brought souvenirs for some of our friends. Did you look around for them? They're somewhere in this mess.
Safe travels. What's on your mind?
That spider. It buzzed me right as I walked in the door. I've been duped by one spider too many, with all that the Rubians we've been punching lately. I saw someone around its... I saw something around its neck out of the corner of my eye. It's an artifact we found while fighting the Legion. It ought to fetch a good price. You could just hit a spider's head off. Sure, I can hit a spider's head off, I guess.
Off with you.
But right, get me gold braids. Otherwise, it's a look for. You get that spider. Okay. Like, Gitman Goldbreeze, his name sounds familiar. He did mention that he was he's part of the Argent Crusade. But he also mentioned being part of, like, doing some things in Legion, so I'm guessing he was kind of like a notable NPC or something in Legion, and probably also maybe even Wrath of the Lich King? Maybe? So that's a huge spider. Well, kill it with fire. Good. An antique necklace. They also have a dragon's head. And a whatever that is head. And a boar head. Or a hawk? I don't know. Right, we need to find some more bubbles and whatnot in here. There's a nondescript bottle of water. Art of Architecture. Volume 3 is something we need to find as well. Where would they put that? Not in the vase. Not up here. What is that? I actually do not know what that is. It looks like a turtle-like skull of some sort, but I do not know. Oh, that's the book. Yes, I did have to look at the menu maps to find it, but that's the book.
You got my attention. What can I do for you?
Have you found all the souvenirs? We got other things for the rest of our crew back in Silvermoon, but we didn't have time to mail these when we escaped. So the Art of Architecture of Silvermoon, Volume 3. A hefty volume that's possibly best for display purposes only. A note fitted between the pages is for Tyron. Oh, I know who these people are now. Oh, I see. There's also a satchel of herbs. All dried herbs rest safely in a cloth bag. A small note tied to it reads, for Fiona. And a nondescript bottle of water that appears to be a simple glass bottle with water in it. A note plastered on the sides reads, sample of rim blood. Sorry, full rim blood. But these are the people that had a caravan in Eastern Plaguelands, if I recall correctly.
What's on your mind?
Well, these things will be in good shape, considering how long we left them here. Gitwin holds up a bag of herbs. Not sure if Fiona was still looking for these, but she'll appreciate the very late gesture.
See you soon. What can I do for
Well, this necklace was in a camp we cleared of demons. Must have been for a ritual, but we stopped them from cursing it. Was Kidman also there was someone, I very certain there was a dwarf as well that was stuck in a cage or something in a camp just outside Suramar. Was that him? I think it may have been, actually.
Attention.
Well, that's great, Valia. Thank you. Gilbert squints at you. Don't tell Dave they got Cocoon, right?
Off with you. What's on your mind?
That's everything, I think. Can't I believe it's been this long since the Fourth War. We left in such a rush. Let's get that necklace to Terna. He's been waiting long enough.
See you soon.
Oh, come on, Valia. Don't want to keep Terna waiting. But yeah, I think this is like the crew that had the caravan in Eastern Plaguelands. And I'm fairly certain that Broken Isles, Suramar. I'm fairly certain we also found like Goldwyn or Kitwin in at his camp here in Felsol Hold, where he was captured, and I think it was in a cage and he had lost his shoe or something and was looking for a friend, and all we found was bones, and he was like, no, my friend is gone. But then his friend was actually not gone, and just kind of like waltzed in from behind doing something. I do not recall what. Or maybe that was actually Gitwin that just waltzed in. I do not recall. Well, thank you for helping us wrap this up, Valia. The value of this necklace should easily cover our old bar tab. Sona gives Gitwin a sideways glance. Gitwin wasn't too much trouble, was he? No, it's fine. Here, did you more than cover our old tab? And the years of interest? Well, finally, thank you. Well, that takes care of your outstanding debt. I'm required to inform you that you are no longer welcome in the Blood Phoenix. Good day. So, what happened? Is that whipping in your beard, Gidwin? Gidwin grumbles defensively under his breath. You're part of that disaster, but I found your old travel log. Oh, quite a few good memories recorded in there, and a few misadventures. Hey, it's been long since we were here. I think the Bab Fund will let us in. Oh, they might let me in, but probably not you. You don't meet the height requirement. There's a height requirement? Oh, let's look at it over there. Your tease is more tolerable after an ale. Wayfarer's Rest. Oh. Don't mind me taking 4 damage inside the safe haven. Right. Oh, hang on. The quest I was actually looking for was hiding here. Well, that seems to be a dungeon. Let's go ahead and do this one first. This late night training is PvP thing. I do not want to deal with that, to be completely honest. Oh, look at this mess. Kilneas and Colteras are both known for their hunting hounds. With the researchers of elf hounds in Silvermoon, I thought perhaps they could be similarly utilized. They're dogs after all. How hard could training possibly be? Well, long story short, the dogs made a mess and dashed off. I have to clean this up. Would you please find the creatures and bring them back to me before the local canine cafe has my head? I only borrowed him for the day.
May the eternal sun guide you.
There he goes. He said it was Valachian University. That's this way, I think, right? I didn't actually see the dog go anywhere, so I'm guessing this is the way. No, the Salacian University. I probably studied there, I think. Right, let's just fly. The city's very, very large.
We endure.
A dog? Yes, I've seen a dog. Look at this place. Just look what he's done.
We shall not falter.
Dog did all this? Oh, there's paw prints. That dog! It ran through here and disrupted every lesson on the schedule. Now there are fire elementals everywhere and my students are ill-prepared to handle this mess. How am I supposed to teach them in all this chaos? You're not capable. Would you clear out some of these rowdy little elementals? The sooner we get this situation under control, the better. I can't teach in these conditions. Okay, I'm not quite certain I, a fire mage, am the best suited person to take care of fire elementals, but fireball, I guess. Oh, they're actually not too bad to deal with. And one more. Okay, two more. Because they decided to attack me. It's just, I'm very aware that I attacked something that was close to me, that's why I got the aggro, but still. Thank you for your assistance. My students should be able to handle the rest of them after a few quick lessons. We'll just call that a learning opportunity. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
May the eternal path guide you.
You've been invaluable, Valia. As for that little menace, after he was done wreaking havoc here, I didn't really pay attention to where he went next. I'm sure you'll find him eventually. Let's hope you do before he wreaks half the city, huh? Oh, there he is. He's headed for the teleporter to the bazaar. Oh shit. The dogs are invisible. I kinda wish you could like see the dog. Like that once again it's one of those issues with the NPCs just facing out. Would have been much better if you could kinda like run after the dog and see it like cause havoc and all that. Although I guess you would probably be able to catch up to it and it would like be a matter of like, oh, why can't I catch it yet though? Anyway, let's see what this little rascal is up to. There's a lot of things happening over here apparently. Dog related.
What needs bring
A dog. Yes, I've seen a dog. Just look at that look at that one. Sorry, look at what that monster's done to the pond. The fish outside the pond, and people are crying. Oh dear.
with perseverance,
The
strength.
dogs are right through the pond and sent half the sun whiskers flying right out the pond. Quickly, get them back in the pond before they perish.
A new bala bala.
This person's just chilling there, just hunting the fish, apparently. I thought nobody else is doing anything. People just sitting here crying. Some people just chilling and they're just kind of like, well, the fish are probably fine out the water. Well, I can only save one more fish. I'm so sorry. You perish. Apparently.
Glory to the Sindorai.
Your methods were interesting, but I cannot deny the results. The sun whiskers may be a little shaken up, but they'll recover soon enough now that they're back in the water where they belong. My thanks.
A new Belore.
Dog, the last I saw he was rearing through the pond. I didn't see where he went, but he has to be nearby. His barks, they haunt me.
Sun chase your shadows.
Wait, there he goes. Get that little monster. Well, I wish I could, but it's kind of like just disappearing. Oh my god. Got them. I caught the doggo. Let's see, why didn't it just run over there? Why did it have to face out? I kind of hate that.
Malanore.
Oh, little Scoots. Welcome back, you fussy menace. Thank you, champion. I'll return to the cafe post-haste. As for training, I think I shall stick to the local links. Far better manners. You heard it here, chat. Cats are better mannered than dogs.
Sunwell's glory shine on you.
At least he kind of exercise, I suppose. Sure did. You know what? Pet. Maybe a little rascal, but still deserves all the pets. Gently hold little Scoots while he sleeps off his day of mayhem. Oh my god, we can carry a dog that's sleeping. Why is my character looking this way too? Oh. I dropped the dog. I am so sorry. Okay, I have a slight issue. According to my quest log, there is 2 more quests available. I only see one on the map, and that's this one. That might be a little bit of an issue. Colonels? No? Oh. This is the, I'm guessing this will be the Allied faction, whatever you call it, quest. Hang on. Like, there's no quest markers out here. So, where's the last quest? Anyway. Maybe doing the quest over here will give us a new quest. Oh, hang on. Oh, it's just this one.
All that I want.
Like, see, this is just PvP, like, when battlegrounds and training grounds were against players. Nah. The hero's robe would be lovely to get, but I don't do PvP. PvP has absolutely no interest to me. I'm also noticing that there haven't actually been any kind of like quests starting in the Royal Exchange. I'm guessing that's because this is a horde-only zone in the city, so having a quest start here means the Alliance couldn't get it. I mean, I guess they could like move the starting point to a different spot, but yeah, I actually do not know where the final quest is apart from like this one, but there's supposedly 2 quests. I don't know. In any case, I really do need to go use the loo. So I will be right back, okay? Make sure to get up and stretch and get something to drink, and I will be right back, okay? See you in a couple of minutes. Alrighty, we are back. Let's see what this is about. I mean, this one doesn't say anything about... Oh, it does say murderer. It doesn't mention like the specific dungeon yet, so maybe this is like a 2-in-1 quest deal? I don't know. Oh, I would advise exploring the city with caution. Not all is what it seems in Silvermoon. You are performing an investigation which needs to be spoken of openly. But... So, which need not be spoken of openly. But you appear formidable. Perhaps you can aid us. My commander, Beleth Dawnblade, is heading the investigation. The last I heard, he was surveying the upper terraces of the bazaar. Seek him out if you would make use of yourself.
If we do not meet again, die well.
Thanks, you too. I should start saying that to people in real life. Sure, that will go well. Right, if I don't see you again, die well. The trace is faint, but I can still sense it here.
The world still needs defense.
Your arrival is timely. I will be brief. I believe there is a widespread resurgence of film magic use happening in Silvermoon. It must be stopped.
I will be watching. My blades are yours.
It is not unexpected to sense some film magic here. There's still warlocks in this city, and old pill siphoning chambers. But the evidence I found is far more than could be explained by just that. It feels different. Chaotic. This practice has to be widespread, which means someone must be talking about it. I've been ruling around so long to go unnoticed, but perhaps you could covertly listen to some idle banter around the city. If you learn anything useful, report back to me.
Beware of threats unseen.
I have been sensing powerful film magic throughout Silvermoon, but this is the first origin point I could locate. The rest were too faint, or perhaps deliberately hidden. Fortunately, this means we now have a specific area to comb through more closely. We need to gather more evidence. Go around the area and see if you can find more hidden sources of fill. I will grant you a temporary portion of my sight so that even the slightest hint of fill magic will be obvious to you.
Remain on guard.
You can do that? Thanks, I guess. My magic will only last for a short time, but it will help us track down the fill what we're trying to do. So we will do shortly. He can just share his fill sight with me? That's pretty cool. Hello, fellow mages.
Glory to the Sindori.
Don't mind me. 2 more years to graduate. Silverboy doesn't have two more months. The boy isn't going to wait. The academy is too slow to train us. Look at the dog spinning. That's why people are talking about you know what. We need every weapon we can get from a random person. Look at the doggo. Wait, is this the dog cafe the other guy was talking about? The missing links. Well, this is a dog, not a lynx. So I'm getting sidetracked by petting the dogs, but I think everyone needs to pet dogs whenever they see them. It's little scoots in here then. Like, is this a dog cafe? I think this is the dog cafe they were talking about that other quest we just did. Wow. They also have cats. Goose! I said that's a dog. I can't pet these dogs. I'm so sorry, Luna and Olive. I can't pet you. Oh, they have a fennec fox. Called the Mabel. Oh, look at them. So cute. Ninja. The cat. I can't tell if it's like sitting with its mouth open or its tongue out or anything. They have another fennec. Oh, maybe it's the normal fox, I don't know. It is adorable nonetheless, and has a small Murloc plushie. More fox. So cute. You know what? If I lived in Silvermoon City, this would be my favorite place to go. When I lived in Spain, I actually lived fairly close to a cat cafe. But I didn't have... That's a weird looking dog. Anyway, pet. But never actually decided to go to the cat cafe because, you know, I had a cat at home. Also, surely this fish bowl is not ethical for the size of this fish. It's also like a woodpecker. I think it's a woodpecker. Lady, I don't know birds. Spin. Look at those floppy ears. Ruby. They have a small raven thing. Cooper. What a sly little cat. Odin. I actually saw like earlier today, I saw 2 cats in World of Warcraft called Thor and Loki. And now we have Odin as well. Look at these litter boxes. I'm so sorry I'm standing on the table, but Boo needs pets. And Ella needs pets. Yeah, the pet Ruby. This is a person, not a petable person. Maybe they work here. I don't know. Can you imagine being like a Volpera and working in a cat/fox/dog cafe, and people will be like, "Oh, what is that? That's a cute little pet," and like, I work here. That would suck. So yeah, there's... Silver is not the best city in World of Warcraft. There is a pet cafe in it. I mean, I guess the name of the place is also right, because there is no links in there, so the links is missing. But I mean, it's in the name, so not false advertisement. Hi. Don't mind me. If one attacks the city like the Scourge did, no one is defending the row. We need our own weapons. Yeah, but we need gold for that. Phil isn't cheap. Maybe we can work for Stain, cut a deal with him. Sorry, I'm just browsing. So did not do eavesdropping. There's Australian racks that look very fell infested. So. Rat. Oh, we have to actually get up. An empty wine bottle, but it's filled with Phil energy. Not quite empty then. Your connection was useful. My volley was able to secure a supply from the row. It's an expensive device, so I need one. It's worth any cost. This is what saved our people from extinction once. It can save us again. I mean, sure, the Phil did kinda save us once as an energy source, but at what cost? A mislaid bag. That is reeking of Fel. I need to get in here. A bookseller. I get a handwritten list that reeks of Fel. And the last thingy is up here, something like that. Oh. Oh, not quite. It's down here, in fact. Aha! Right, so we found quite a few Fel things. Oh, I found a bridge as well. Now let's see, what did we find?
My sight remains vigilant.
Ah, look here, it's an old one off as I approach, but there's something behind. That looks like a trained mana worm, apparently.
My blades are yours.
My love expression sours more than usual. Fear drives people to desperate measures, but Fel magic isn't a weapon to be wielded lightly. The power comes at a cost they do not understand, nor are they trained to withstand those dangers.
The world still needs defense.
Legion scraps, Fel dust, and evidence that both might be getting moved around the city covertly. A sanctioned filtering would not be restored to such measure. Then there's the mana worm cores we've both found. Life and dry, but it's still, but Fel still clings to them.
My sight remains vigilant.
So someone seems to maybe have been practicing the Fel arts on the mana worms, maybe? Like training the arcane to, I don't know, change it into Fel or something? I don't know, pretty much not how magic works. Based on what we discovered, I believe the Fel is coming from Murder Row. Someone there is breaking down Legion relics and infusing the magic into mana worms for covert siphoning, and people are buying it up in droves. We need to figure out who that someone is. Take this worm core with you into the row and look for more of them. The promise of coins should get you in front of the right person. Okay, take the crab worm core
Beware.
and investigate. Pretend to be a buyer with enough coin and you'll find the fell dealer eventually. I'll keep watch over the streets in the meantime. Okay. Bye! I love just jumping off things and just feather falling. It has got me killed quite a few times because I couldn't target myself with feather fall for whatever reason. Hi. I don't think we've seen one of these guys in quite a while. And never in Silvermoon, actually. Interesting.
Perseverance, strength.
Oh, look at this. We even get like different dialogue options depending on like, well, for being a blood elf, but also for being a mage. Interesting. Do you have an appointment? They are difficult to secure these days. There is a never-ending stream of well-paying citizens hopeful to discern their futures. We can either stay my place sent me to purchase some special reagents, or as a blood elf I can see, is he carrying many magical items? Do you have anything like this core? Or as a mage I can see, and seeking a way to enhance some magical capabilities. Do you know where I might buy something like that? I'm guessing that might be the way we go.
We shall not falter.
Whatever you might be implying, we do not dabble in that sort of magic. Good. Actually, thing isn't Soothsayer's circle in the Blood Moon, or what was it called? In the fair. Blackmoon Fair, that's the name. What happened here? Hang on. Eviction notice. Now under the ownership of the Bank of Silvermoon. Oh, hang on. Does this mean we can potentially purchase this from the bank at some point? Although I'm not certain I might want to live here, if I'm being completely honest. Might be a bit too exciting.
Are you planning a purchase?
Ah, welcome to a menagerie. We house a selection of creatures from across Quel'Thalas and beyond. Do not worry if you decide we'd require special licensing to purchase. We are more than happy to have that small and convenient sorted for you. For a price, naturally. As a blood elf I can say, I tire of the blunt taste of arcane worms. Do you have anything more exciting? Alternatively, we can ask for some unique mana worms, but let's just say we're
Return
getting
when you
tired.
need more.
Oh, I'm afraid we'll flesh out. I have other creatures for sale if you're interested. Well, that sounds suspicious. Well, this blade speaks of fell and poison. He looks you up and down, remaining silent. You hear quiet chuckling from the others in the room. Why are they laughing at me? I can either say, where can I get more of these and I showed him the web call? Or, well, I know the road need money. I'll pay for information where the fell worm is coming from.
May my goods serve you well.
You're asking questions a lot louder than you should. Slips a signet into my hand. Down the road, green torches. Be quiet about it. A small silver ring inlaid with a yellow gem. The letter set has been carved into the surface. Alright, green torches. I mean, that does sound rather obvious. I have the ring. Same will get. Well, we're gonna feel his card. Go on in. Ah, a new customer. Ryra wants to speak with you personally. She's on the upper level. Am I right? So on attack demands, how quickly can you break down these relics? There's one more shipment, but we're nearly done. Good. Bring the dust to me once it's ready. Do not keep me waiting. So she definitely staked out in like film magics. Ah, a new face. I'm pleased to see that most of them are beginning to see what we can offer. How may the den serve you? The den? The den of indulgence. What is this place? It's a haven where those with shared goals and proclivities are free to mingle. And, of course, to indulge in anything they should like. You need not fear discovery. Sane keeps our operation safe. Who is Sane? Well, our benefactor, shall we say? We help reduce the necessities of his target operation. In return, we have this quaint little area for all to ourselves. You'll learn more in due time. Right. Let's share the filled whimple. Well, I'm ready to purchase more of these.
Shall not falter.
Oh, unfortunately, Spry's just been able to keep up with demands for as the void draws ever closer. But fear not, more worms are being infused soon, and I will have some set aside for you to purchase. In the meantime, you're welcome to peruse the on-premises spell to be assured of its quality. Okay. We'll take a look at the fill. There's also a shipping manifest that bears the tax stamp from the Silvermoon Dogmaster. It contains the falsely declared as mana crystals. You were in that place for a while. Uncover any leads?
The world still needs defense.
Dennis is a murderer a tight-lipped, but any information we manage to uncover will be invaluable.
My sight remains.
They mentioned someone named Sane. He's full on fucking the row. Smuggling fell through Silvermoon Harbor doesn't exactly sound like his style, though. He doesn't want anyone watching him. Well, good for poking that shipping manifest.
My blades are yours.
That manifest is stamped by the Silvermoon Harbor. It looks like Sane has the smuggling work there as they push the fell relic shipment through inspection. If we cut off the supply line at the harbor, we can hold the full operations until we track down Sane and end it for good. No sense going after the middlemen until then. Subterfuge got us this far, so let's keep at it. Head to the harbor and tell them you're picking up Sane's shipment. We'll work from there.
Remain on guard.
Head to the harbor and tell them you're picking up Sane's shipment. We'll disrupt the supply line and take it as evidence. Okay. I can do that. I just, act like you belong there. Act like you're supposed to pick up actually supposed to pick up the thingy. Yeah. Act with confidence. He's hiding. I found the Dockmaster. You go talk to him. I'll stay hidden here in case something goes wrong. Thanks, I think. I do not know.
We endure.
Apologies, ma'am. Work has only past this point. We're on a very tight schedule here. Are you looking for something? Yeah, I'm picking up a shipment for Sane. Holy shit! Do you think I'm that witless? Sane would cut my throat! Oh dear. He's not quite reasonable about this. He shot me in the face immediately. Actually kind of funny. Oh, better this than what he would do. Aye, things kind of went south. Oh, I see you called a person.
My sight remains vigilant.
What was Sane? I don't know. I just moved cargo. I swear. Leave. Find a different line of work. Why do? Working at the dock is not a bad thing. Like only when it comes to smugglers. Anyway. Stain is the mastermind here, or at least he seems to be. We'll need to deal with him to truly end his scheme. Taking out the failed supply line at the harbor will stop the situation from getting any worse, while we find him. Right, so that's... Yeah, between Surma and the illicit rain. What is the illicit rain?
My blades are yours.
The illicit rain? Same space of operations, perhaps? The receipt mentions Surma. The fell relics must be getting pilfered from the Broken Isles, and then routed to Silvermoon, through a trade line no one would suspect. Clever.
The world still needs...
Oh, okay, so we still need one more quest line to complete, and then we got the Sojourning. And I'm guessing this might be it? Maybe? We have all the puzzle pieces. Satan smuggles fell relics from the Broken Isles by stacking some harbor with his smuggled... So it's no smugglers. The relics are processed in Murder Row, and then Fill Magic is infused into mana worms for sale and siphoning. Such a convoluted operation might be impressive if the goals weren't so reckless. Satan's preying on people's fear. He doesn't care who he helps or hurts as long as he takes in the gold. Let us end it. We'll find the illicit rain in Murder Row and clear it out. Okay. Quickly, let's get back to the row. We need to locate the illicit rain and track down Sane. And we put an end to the fill trade. Okay, so how do you have like a quote-unquote legitimate business called the illicit rain without that causing any suspicion? I mean, the name illicit rain just sounds very, you know, illicit. Maybe that's just me, I don't know. Oh, no. We're doing as a follow-it dungeon because I think that's bigger, I think. Maybe, maybe not. We'll find out. Joe is taking a while to load. I really need to get an SSD. But they'd be expensive. Alright.
We need to act fast.
We need to act fast. Snitch is interrogated. Hey, I'm interrogating you. Well, people say Sane's in charge, but Liffel is pulling all the strings. Oops. Oops. At right guard. I should have asked for more gold. You could also just, you know, just leave. He's doing a blade toss thingy. Interesting. That's all? Like, he's just a guard. He could have, like, he's bribed. He could at any point have, like, you know, just stopped. These cats are rather tanky. Which, I mean, I guess that makes sense. Okay, what do you know? The illicit rain. Never heard of it. Good luck getting in there. Oh dear. Oh dear. I have no idea what's happening anymore. We can chat with this one. I mean, sure, but there's kind of like enemies everywhere. Probably should deal with that first. At least I'd reckon so. This is this person like teleporting behind me being like, oh, your gold or your blood? I'm like, mate, do you not see that I'm kind of like, you know, trying to take out fell uses and all that? I think I'm a little bit above your pay grade. Also, I don't think it's really getting paid though. Your gold is now mine. I really hope they don't actually steal my gold, that would be sad. Oh dear, the tank died. This is fine. This is fine. Actually, I can salvage this situation, probably. No, it did not work. Okay. I guess we salvage it with fire, then. Fire does tend to get the work done. I suppose just use combustion and then I don't really get anything done. I mean, the healer's still alive, we'll be fine. The hunter's still alive. There we go. Alright, that was a little bit messy, but it was also a very, very large pool. So, that's fine. I got some hot gossip for you. I am interrogating with a hot gossip. I saw mages infusing mana worms with film magic. Clever, eh? I guess. So just like a bunch of bright guards standing there. I'm a little bit fearful that we might have to fight them. I wonder if like there's any special interactions with like these people if you are a rogue, for instance. Oh, it's the soothsayer again. The future is murky. Are you certain you're ready to discover where your fortune lies? Should tell my fortune anyway. Your fondest wish will never come true. Oh, I'm never getting that loot, am I? That's unfortunate. I wonder what that actually does, though. I'm guessing the person we need to interrogate is inside the building. Okay, meteor strike. There we go. You'll pay. No, I don't think I will. Faster crystalline film thingy. What is that for? A gem pulsing with forbidden allure, hidden deeper in the shadows of Murderer. Some vendors would kill for this. Ooh, sounds fun. Thanks for checking Lithiel. You didn't hear it from me.
Come face me, sneak.
Hello? Somebody's yelling at me. Oh, so the gas dispersed. I think Kistian Manahard, I think that's the person that was inside the fell store or the Den of Indulgence. The one who was speaking with the well, the person we were speaking with as well. Alright, let's see. Although an accomplished magister, Kirstia Manhard was too devoted to film magic to give it up entirely. Little wonder she became a staunch supporter and ally to underground film smuggling operations in the row. She has a pet mana worm called Nibbles. Who is controlled by illicit infusion. Okay, so she infuses spell into her pet. So it's hostile to players while she's above 20% health. Okay. When this infusion is removed, Nibbles breaks free of Kistia's control and reverts back to her light form to assist players in the battle with light infusion. Well, that sounds cool. So I'm guessing this fight is essentially just like Dodge things. Oh, she's casting mirror images at some point. Okay, we'll just see how it goes. She does have a shield, so I'm guessing we attack Nibbles.
Make an example of you.
Oh, sang way faster than anticipated. We're not killing it, we're just... I don't know.
Fear the fell. Never stop it.
Okay, we need to do that at the mirror images at the very least. And then this is our time to attack her, I guess? She does a lot of like rate-wide damage when doing so.
Nibbles. Give mother a taste.
Okay, so essentially I should not have used my combustion on Nibbles. I should have saved that and my meteor for when she loses control of Nibbles. I see.
Be the flame.
We do need to interrupt that though.
On your place. Naughty little Nibbles.
Yeah, go Nibbles. Do not listen to her. She is clearly evil.
Just what I need.
There we go. But my magic was insufficient. This is a gem vendor. Summons a party member within 100 yards to your location and grants them increased movement speed.
Treat my wares with
Okay, what about you? What do you sell? We can sell the mana or the fillstone we found earlier. Or drink the brew, increasing damage and healing for 2% for 30 seconds. It stacks. Be careful not to drink too much or you will unleash misery upon yourself and those around you.
Treat my wares with care.
Do not drink too much. Noted. Inspire party members within 100 yards to increase maximum health. I see. Holy, that's an expensive painting. It looks like some Picasso-looking thing. Why is that painting so expensive? If you had to ask, perhaps it's not meant for you. But the price is ludicrous. Are you taking any offers? The price is fixed, unless you can convince fate otherwise. Oh, I see. That's what the fortune thing is for. Your father's wish will never come true.
My blades are yours.
Well, that's one of us out of the way. Good. Couldn't they list rain? We're gonna head in through here.
On gone.
Hang on, let me just go ahead and purchase this gem.
My goods are one of a kind.
Or this wine thingy because it increases damage dealt.
Use the disguises and find the goods.
Probably could check the weapon merchants as well.
I
Anyway.
will be watching.
Alright, but we head in through here. How did this place get 5 stars? I don't know. We're just skipping the queue. It don't belong here. Well, fireball. Something's about to explode on me. You. That's all? Guess it is. Oh, they were hiding. I'm saving the wine for a boss fight. Let's just cause these people some trouble. Just so we can kind of like, you know... Ow! They threw a barrel in my face! you going? Stop right there, you criminal scum! Oh dear. Right, so while all my friends take care of this, they actually are not. Oh dear. Alright, time for the keen Taskmaster. I wonder if any of the Taskmasters would like stop the workers from attacking. I kinda doubt it though. Ah, door.
Who are you? Who gave you access?
No one?
Sloppy, saying. Clean this up and meet me upstairs.
Let's see. Clever, quick-witted and commanding, Saint Bladesorrow oversees the shipment of illegal fell artifacts. Those on his command follow his orders to the letter, or pay the price. Right, so Saint Bladesorrow demonstrates how this town got its name by occasionally casting murder in a row on all players. Dodges steadily aim by taking cover to avoid heavy damage. Okay, avoid damage from same-day delivery. Okay, so dodge the thingies and take cover. I don't know what we take cover behind, but let's do our rotation massively here. Don't just stand there, throwing those shipments at these fools. No, I prefer if you did not. Right, so there's like some forbidden thingies there. That's probably what we need to take cover behind. So they throw things in. Ow. I am very sneaky. Well, that's not too bad. I mean, this would be aiming at everyone, and not just me, but these NPCs, they do not need to do mechanics. Right, and this thing just goes boom at everyone. So it's just a matter of like, don't stack them, I guess. Oh, come on! Last words. Yeah, you better cower in fear.
Stay put.
Oh, okay. I stay put then.
Did you really think it would be this simple?
Probably. Are we supposed to like chase? I'm guessing not. Where did you come from?
The world still needs defense.
There's a lot of demons here. I'm standing in something I shouldn't be standing in. It almost seems like they're like empowering one of the demons. Let's make sure they do not do that then. Where did all these demons come from? It's fine, we can just meteor storm our way out of this. Oh. They threw a fell orb at my face. They are throwing another fell orb at my face. I guess it's just kind of like a dodge and make sure your allies not silent away kind of situation.
I'll get something first.
Let's just save the citizens. Just because we are very nice. I'm also still a little confused about why there was a talent for mages about like increasing our maximum mana when I don't have any mana issues at all. I think Arcane maybe do spend a bit more mana. I know if you use like Arcane Explosion, it costs like 5 times more than a Frostfire Bolt, for instance, but... Oh dear. I think I missed. Right, that's just pain. That's like actually it does still a lot more damage than I expected it to. It still doesn't deal a lot, but that's more than I thought it actually would. Like it deals like about 8k, which is still less than my Frostfire Balls, but I mean it's multi-target, so of course it's less. But... I wonder, like, at what point is it more beneficial to use Flame Strike rather than Pyroblast? Like, how many enemies does it need to be before it makes sense? Let me just pull everything. Just because I can. I am noticing these people are like casting things as well. Stop that. This is one hell of a winding stair. Or well, not a stair, but like path. So many fell enemies. Wait a second. This is a demon hunter. Why are they involved in this? You'd think they would be against the use of fell magic here. Or not against the use of it, but like the use of this skill at the very least. Hunt never ends. Well, it ends now for you. Faster with that channel. Look, it's working. Well, they kinda died.
If they follow, I'll have your head.
Murder these people. Okay, if that's all, then I'll do that. Sagios the Sathox the Annihilator is one of Lithiel Cinefury's most powerful summons. Although he loves serving the Warlock, he follows the commands for the sheer visceral joy of destruction. You know what? That's valid. Leaves standing pools of fell magic on the ground. Do not touch that. Targets a random player and applies fell lightning to all players until the axe is destroyed. Okay, so destroy the axe. Right, Alright, so at some point you get some burning step thingies. Okay. Oh, we're supposed to actually be inside the circle, apparently. I kinda had a feeling because it looked very arena-like, so like, am I going to be left out if I start here? It would seem the answer would have been yes. Right, so now he throws the axe, so now we destroy the axe. Because it deals out to everyone. So we say goodbye, axe. No. I mean, yes, enough of this. Please just fall over and die. Okay, if I recall correctly, like these pools were set to last a very long time. So this is probably not the way we want to normally spread them. Like maybe running around the edges or something. He even gets to throw his axe this time. Okay, now we just need to do the final push up this ramp. I kind of love just poking my cat a bit when she's sleeping, like gently obviously, and for the sake of pet. Because she always kind of goes, oh. It's kind of funny. I would love if the tank took aggro away from me. This thing's starting to hurt a little bit. I'm guessing it might actually be best to focus via the Nephilites, because they seem to empower the demons. I'll just kind of let the tank deal with the army of demons. While we take out the other thingies, and then everyone can gather around Demon Slaying after. Hang on, let me just cause some trouble. There we go. I think I made a lot of trouble here, and that's good. Mostly trouble for the enemies. Like, this guy has a 5.5k ignite on him that deals like 5.5k damage every second. Ignite is so lovely just because of how much damage it deals. I really need to get more mastery though. I only have like 12%. And the more I get, the better my ignite ends up being. Can we like maybe sneak around here? This might be a bit much. Nah, it's fine. Meteor Strike. There might be a slight issue if I were to also get the imps or another entire group of enemies, but just what we have here is fine. I'm doing what I want to do with this warlock, apparently. Alright. Oh, I actually thought the boss was right here, but no, this is just a golem. probably should not deal with the golem and the other enemies at the same time, so I'm gonna wait a bit before pulling out anything else. Oh, oh, we can actually move away from the beams. I see. You two. Actually, 4 people. Come over here. Please. Alright. I think that's it in terms of mobs. Now it's just the final boss. Lithial Cinderfreeze sees the Void Storm above Silver as both a threat and an opportunity. Her people are afraid and she has a perfect solution. The power of Fel. She claims the smuggling operation protects her people from dangers above, but the prophecy receives are a pleasing bonus. Right, so Fingers of Gul'dan will summon imps near every target. I mean, that's how that usually works. After casting Fingers of Gul'dan, she casts Demonic Gateway to escape, and then begins casting Malefic Weave. Demons struck by Malefic... wave, not Weave. Weave are granted Malefic Empowerment. Okay. But it slowly expands over a large area and inflicts heavy damage along with lingering damage to its effects. Okay, so do not get hit by that wave. Players running through Lithial's Demonic Gateway are immune to the initial impact and lingering fire vulnerability from passing through. Okay, so follow her portal essentially. Is what I understand from this. Felt that.
As long as Silvermoon has need of it, I'll give them the fel they desire.
Oh?
It ends here.
Rip felt that.
Wretch!
That's a thing.
The city of the power it craves. Then taste mine!
How can she levitate when she's a warlock?
Feel the fel!
You know what? She gets the rule of cool. She's a boss. She gets to have the rule of cool.
Keep them busy.
I don't know how much we should be focus firing the demons or not.
Burn you out.
There certainly is a lot of them. Okay, so there's the wave. Okay, so that's very simple. I mean, you probably should have like dispelled that. But all the demons are now empowered, which might be a little bit of an issue. Maybe, I don't know. So yeah, the answer is probably that taking care of the demons is probably first priority.
Keep them busy.
And I think maybe kind of stacking when she does the Fingers of Gul'dan.
Still threatens.
I win. And I got an illicit long table. It's actually kind of pretty.
The Void Storm frightens the city for good reason. My sight
It sure does. With no one left to ruin it, this whole operation should be done with. For now at least. It was a pleasure working with you, Talia. Well, likewise.
on guard.
Okay, how do we get out of here? Okay, so slight problem is that we did not quite get the Sojourning achievement. I do not know where the last quest is. Slight problem. I thought doing the murderer would maybe give us the final quest, but well, apparently not. Let's see, Rhinestone. Oh, so yeah, Rhinestone Rubble, Rambles, Rubbles. I don't know. Brimstone rumbles. Speaking's hard, okay? Hang on, did I have... What did my vault look like? Oh. Right, I just need to do one tier 8 activity before the weekends. Okay, I have absolutely no idea what the final quest is. But it is also close to 9 PM, so I think I'm going to call it here. So actually no, let me just figure out where is this quest. We might as well just, you know, finish the Sojourning. So let me, there are some words. Because it seems very silly to like leave one quest. It just doesn't show up on the map. Okay, so it should be just outside the gates of Silvermoon. Okay, let's go do that then. So, we leave that through the gates of Silvermoon or above them, and then it's right here. There we go. I'm going to deliver all this in time. I thought this has to have an issue with the runestone crystal supplies. What are those imbecile magisters doing? And, of course, all the responsive force of terror. Oh, my apologies. How long have you been standing here?
We endure.
The walls of the runestones weaken by the hour. Without fresh arcane charged crystals, the librarian will gain ground. I know this is not the burden to bear, as you have much more to handle. But if you could see these supplies delivered, it would mean more than I can say. Will you lend your strength to this task for the sake of all who call this place home? Sure.
May the eternal sun guide you.
This crate should have all the supplies that we need for each runestone. Load up when you're ready, and, well, let them safe travels. Okay. It seemed weird that the quest doesn't show up. I mean, maybe it was behind Silvermoon banner. Surely it shouldn't be behind that, though. Okay, special delivery. Do not drop focus now. Surprise will be arriving soon. Yes, Magister! Well, here you go. Well, thank you, Folia. We'll be able to continue our defense now. You're welcome. How many runestones are there? Magic ran low on arcane crystals to keep the runestone charged. Well, fret not. The new supplies just arrived. And we will continue to press episode along this front. Good. I do the delivery and you keep everything functional, right? I think that seems like a good split in the action. Oh, this is not looking good. Oh, Valia. Ailsa wants to speak with you. Oops. Ah, this person. There's a runestone event going on right now, but I'm questing. Ah, you're the one who brought the supplies. My thanks, these walls are stable now. However, there's another task here that could use your attention. The nearby runestones have gone dark, and the light blue is on its way. It can't hold. So I can hold this ground. So I can't hold this ground alone. Never mind. So rude, this thing's been interrupted while I'm reading. Help me set the weapons. Line up to... Ooh. Pain. We're fine. Anyway, help us set the weapon lines up to portions and get... so now, the potions and get our supplies in order. We'll meet the grove So we'll need that growth to discipline and precision and send it back in pieces. I mean, sure, the other people here don't mind that I'm like, you know, occupied with questing. If anything, it's for the defense of the place, right? Put the potion. I mean, obviously I'm going to go help once the boss spawns. Which it does right now. Somewhere? There it is. Wait, why are the Armani attacking though? Aren't we friends now? I do not understand. But I do not need to understand to cast Fireball. There we go. Good work. Now for the hard part.
May the eternal sun guide you.
Brace yourself, the tower is upon us. Hold the line and keep them from reaching the runestone at all costs. I'll focus on restoring its power, but I need you to protect me and everyone here. Are you ready? Sure. This is not related to the thing we just did. I think, at least.
What needs bring you here?
I'll defend the runestone. Here they come, still yourself. How did I hit something all the way up there? You know what, don't question, I'm just very powerful, apparently. This is the slowest defense segment I've ever seen. Like, look at how slow they walk. I thought this was supposed to be like the final wave or something. It was. The brimstone has been recharged. Let's regroup back above. Okay.
Glory to the Sindora.
The brimstone hunts for power again. Thanks to you. You have my appreciation. There we go, we got the Sojourning achievement. Huzzah! Your courage and steadfastness have helped keep everything safe once more. Truly, thank you. You're welcome. Alright, chat. But with that, I think we're going to call it now. I'm actually very happy I decided to look up that quest and not just, you know, like look up where to find, not just leave it, given how quick it actually was. But we're going to be wrapping up here, I think. Because it is getting a little bit late where I am. I am getting hungry, and we've also been streaming for quite a few hours. But more importantly, we finished up the thing. It just kind of makes sense to end it here. So yeah. Let us see. Let me just get back to Silvermoon first, before we do anything else. But yeah, I do not know when I will be back next. I might actually be back tomorrow, which is not when I normally do stream, but gotta do some World of Warcrafting, I guess. But yeah, I hope you all did enjoy this stream, and if you did, please do make sure to follow the channel if you haven't already, so you know when I do go live next. As I said, I do anticipate to maybe go live tomorrow, then we'll probably continue Sojourning maybe in Silvermoon? Maybe? I think that seems to be the next zone, right? So if you did enjoy some hopefully cozy quest reading and quest completion, well, that is a good spot to be in. We do also have an archive channel where I'm uploading these VODs mostly unedited. So if you feel like you missed out the first part of our ever song Sojourning thingy, then that's actually already up on the archive channel. You also have a main YouTube channel, which I'm slightly neglecting at the moment, but I'm hoping to remedy that soon. But in any case, thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, evening, or whatever time zone you're in. And I hope to see you all again tomorrow, maybe. May the Ming's blessing be upon you. Bye bye!